Wrestling, and welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Fights! We are just less than 2 weeks away from Misconnections 4, and ladies and gentlemen, we are glad that you are not missing out on a second of TNF action, so without further ado, who's ready for some wrestling? Your opening contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Hello, folks, and once again, it is Thursday night. To my right, the professional Paul Michaels. I'm Toddy Tondera. Let's get ready for 880 Wrestling.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of Tucson, Arizona, this is Electric CJ Monroe.
CJ Monroe here in recent weeks has been making his electrical way through the 880 roster, has yet to pick up a win, but as every chapter of the shop usually is, some young athletic upstarts join the fray, and since we've been at the warehouse, CJ Monroe has been a big part of what we've done here.
And tonight will be another tall task in the short career of CJ Monroe. He's got an opponent on the other side of the ring with lots of experience.
And their opponent,
oh, goodness. Well.
Making their way to the ring, they are Pittsburgh's favorite crash out and the queer-coded villain. This is No Mercy, Zeke Mercer!
Zeke Mercer out here, one of the nastiest, no-good individuals in the 880 Wrestling locker room. And just as my cohort Austin Carnes often says, F you, Zeke. What are your feelings on Zeke, Paul?
I think as far as Zeke is concerned, obviously you do have to have a certain level of respect for the in-ring ability, for the talent, for the experience. You don't have to like Zeke Mercer as a person to be able to appreciate Zeke Mercer as the wrestler. And CJ Monroe may come to find and appreciate Zeke the wrestler tonight.
And we are underway. And in recent months here, Zeke Mercer, of course, is not making many friends, and Tony Leo looks like he's added to the list.
It wouldn't even be fair to call Zeke a polarizing figure. It's pretty much unanimously hate that goes toward the way of Zeke Mercer based on their attitude. And just you see it right there with that slap, and now in the face.
I was going to say that was CJ Monroe could certainly take a hard shot to the face. And that's the thing about the electric CJ Monroe. Been stepping up to the plate and swinging the back in 880 Wrestling. That's the most important thing you could do here is show up every week, take your licks. And right now, CJ Monroe throwing Zeke Mercer around a little bit. Oh, big drop kick. Of course, in recent months, too, Zeke Mercer has been in there with one Brianna Bands. And Miss Bands, from what I understand, has been watching this contest tonight. Maybe some unfinished business. I don't know.
Now, we haven't seen Brianna Bands since Unholy Holiday, where Zeke and Brianna had a matchup where Brianna technically did win that match via DQ, but certainly not a definitive winner. CJ might be looking to fly here, but Zeke counters with that elbow. And the veteran experience of Zeke now swapping the momentum of this match in their favor. Big stomp.
Brianna Bands did get a W in that match, but I think Zeke Mercer made their statement apparent here. They don't want any hangers-on in the current day in 880 Wrestling, and Paris was kicked to the curb. Brianna Bands has been abused by Zeke Mercer. Outside there, and now we have our doors popped open. The spring is just hopefully a couple weeks away.
Yeah, a very warm, nearly 60-degree day here in Pittsburgh. Zeke moving the action back into the ring, clubbing blow to the back of CJ.
And this is what Zeke Mercer likes to do, likes to pick apart their opponents, likes to beat them down, likes to remind their opponents who is in control.
Taunting the crowd, continuing to not make fans here at the warehouse. Big chop by Zeke.
Oh, a little bit of a face wash for CJ Monroe. And I think Zeke Mercer was a little bit upset about how this match came together. Zeke Mercer wanted what they said more of a competitive opponent, is maybe second-guessing CJ Monroe.
And CJ Monroe, as you mentioned, has yet to get in the win column, but has definitely brushed shoulders with some of the top stars here in 880 wrestling. So it's certainly, the win-loss record makes a little bit of sense when you consider some of the talent that CJ's been in the ring with, as Zeke with the near fall.
And that's a good point. I mean, it's not really CJ. It's been the talent that CJ Monroe has been in the ring against. It's hard to pick up a win against the talent that CJ has been in there with. We've had a lot of impressive debuts since coming here to the warehouse in the Allentown neighborhood of Pittsburgh. And CJ being one of them, but a big back elbow to the face. Oh, mocking this audience here is Zeke Mercer. Are they saying, what's his name? Zeke, you know farewell who CJ Monroe is. Oh! Step on the head.
So many different ways that Zeke Mercer can beat you, Toddy. The brutality of things like the stomps, right into a submission-based offense, now a ground-based attack. A true all-rounder is Zeke Mercer.
Yeah, with that amateur wrestling background as well. And oftentimes I think Zeke Mercer rolls around like a gator in there. Chompers out and all. But in 2026 is focusing on their singles career and hope to have 880 gold. And I don't think that CJ Monroe was the opponent of Zeke Mercer's choice to get up the ranks here.
CJ now fighting back now with some blows. Has Zeke in the corner.
Oh, big shots. Oh! Hear that hollow thud. Choking the life out of CJ Monroe in the corner. What's this about here? Oh! Almost like a big hip attack, but full weight from Mercer on Monroe. And as Mercer likes to do, Paul, Mercer likes to walk and talk and make sure the audience is appreciating themselves here. Just a 2 count. Can't be that lackadaisical. I don't think Zeke believed that any of those were 2, so a repeated covers here.
Triplicate near falls for Zeke. And even though CJ was able to get a shoulder up on all 3 of those pin attempts, you can feel the match kind of slipping away. That experience edge of Zeke, putting them in firm control.
Just playing a little bit with their food is Zeke Mercer. But everything is very intentional. Everything is about making a statement with the queer-coded villain. I don't even know what Zeke's mumbling to themselves in there.
A reversal.
Oh, there we go.
CJ will not quit yet. Getting the crowd behind him at the warehouse. Big clothesline.
Oh, clothesline fired up. And that spark is going through the system now. Duck under. Oh, landing Zeke down. And I think that energy is carrying CJ here to the second rope. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Cover here.
This might be it.
Oh, 2 count. 2 count. This one's going to continue.
A fraction of a second away from his first 880 wrestling victory. CJ's got to stay on Zeke.
Well, I think what's part of this here is CJ's attempting to solicit this audience to be all against Zeke here, but taking a little bit too much time. Nice half and half dropped on his head. Oh, here we go. Oh, up and around. Planted. Cover. 2 and, oh, 2 count.
Wait a second, that was a bit of an artificial 2 count there, Toddy. Zeke pulling CJ up. Zeke not done.
I mean, that would have been a 3.
Here. This is insult to injury. Zeke had this match won and wants to further this assault.
What the? Miss Bands is calling?
Hi, Zeke. It's Brianna Bands here, and you're having a really, really good match right now, so I'm going to make sure that I make this really, really quick, okay? I got you. So last December at Unholy Holiday, you ended our match with disqualification because you couldn't beat me, and you know what? That match was a real banger, so I think it was pretty sad for us to go out like that. So I'm doing us both a favor, both of us. Next Saturday at Misconnections, it's going to be you and me again. This time, to make sure that little mishap doesn't happen all over again, no disqualification, false count anywhere. I'll see you next week.
Well, there is Miss Bands.
False count anywhere?
You guys shouldn't freaking even celebrate because you know what's going to happen? I'm about to put babies on.
Wait a second, roll from behind. Cover. That's it. That's it. Ring it. Holy crow. The electric CJ Monroe with the help of Brianna Bands gets his first win in 880 wrestling, and the queer-coded villain is beside themselves, crashing out the ring.
Zeke took their eye off the ball to answer that call from Brianna Bands, and it sounds like they've got a date at Misconnections. Falls count anywhere. We'll have a definitive winner.
God damn it, I hate that emo bullshit. Brianna Bands, you want to get in my face, even if you want to be on FaceTime, little girl, that's fine. But what you did here, wait, what do you know about respect? So coming next Saturday, right, she wants to fight around this damn building, right? That's what you got me cheering for?
Yeah.
Miss Bands, you should have did what your mama told you a month ago and stay your low ass at home. Because come Misconnections, the only misconnection you would severely fear is the C6 to your C7.
Sheesh. That's... You didn't win. You didn't win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like another match added to Misconnections 4. Zeke Mercer, Brianna Bands, falls count anywhere. That is on top of the already stacked card that is building, and you are not going to want to miss that. February 28th, right here at the warehouse. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticket Leap. You can also follow us on social media at 880 Wrestling to get the links for those tickets as well. And you guys are going to want to be there, right? You guys are going to make it there, right?
The professional's going to be there.
We hope to see you there. This next match is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall.
So Brianna Bands making a statement here. I guess we can't pick up every phone call we get during TNF, but we could certainly pick up Miss Bands' call. Brianna Bands, Zeke Mercer, Misconnections 4. And next up on the palette tonight, next up on the docket, triple threat action.
Introducing first, participant number 1, representing Greece. They can't really exist, either politically or socially, and are known the world over as Gay J Styles. This is Irving West.
One half of Creeps out here And though we haven't seen amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at 880 Wrestling in quite some time, I still think that Mr. Hayes has his pen in his hand tonight because Brandon St. James, who's coming back from a vital neck injury suffered on the hands by Saturn Price, is in a triple threat match tonight.
Well,
what to think about.
Doesn't need to be here to be the boss of UNI, so that could very well be possible.
And their opponent,
making his return to 880 Wrestling, who has been showing up since we've had the warehouse here. Bit of a psychedelic, freaky guy.
making his way to the ring, fighting out of Columbus, Ohio. This is the Flower Child, Theo Strong.
Theo Strong has had one-on-one action with MV Young. Very heavy-handed, very suave. And Theo also looking for his first win at 880 Wrestling, and he's got two other opponents tonight. What do you think of that jacket, Paul? Doesn't really go with your tie much.
No, you wouldn't catch me in that, but it works for Theo. I'm certainly
I like
not.
it. I like it.
And their opponent, making his way to the ring, fighting out of New Jersey by way of the south side of Pittsburgh. He is the Gunnar phenomenon, Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
The Canadian Deathmatch No Ring champion, Brandon St. James, the captain of the Steel City Killers, the Gutter Phenomenon, is here on TNF.
And as you mentioned, Toddy, Brandon St. James only a few weeks removed from a neck injury at the hands of Saturn Price and the Dead Hand Society. It cost him an appearance at Kings of the Cold in what might have been an 880 championship match for him. And he is fighting his way back up after that return from injury.
I'm going to take some liberties here. I think it was more than might. We already saw Brandon St. James defeat Nick Wilde right here at the warehouse. The only thing BSJ needed to do is one more victory over Nick Wilde, and Saturn Price prevented that. Scotty Lefty Davidson in there. And here we go. So you're a bit of a strategist, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
If you are in a triple threat match, and I'll tell you what, all three of these competitors have a honest chance here. But say you're Irv West, maybe you're the smallest of these three. What would be your keys to success here if you were Irv West?
So I think any multi-person match, whether it's 3, 4, however many, it's very much a balancing act, right? You need to have somewhat of an offensive focus. You want to make sure that you are distributing damage to your opponents while also simultaneously kind of limiting the amount of damage that you take as well. So it's all about picking your spots. There's a lot of strategy involved in these. You don't typically win them with brute force. It's about picking your spots and understanding where to get involved and where not to get involved.
Well, I like your analysis, but if you want to talk about brute force, Theo Strong has been delivering that there. Big forearm shot, I think talking a little too much. Oh, schoolboy roll up here. Just a one count. Irv West also looking for a singles win here for the first time in a while.
Another kind of piece of the strategy here is Irv West working over Brandon St. James is to kind of pick your spots. We have a near fall here.
Just a 2 count.
With Theo Strong outside of the ring, this is temporarily, effectively a one-on-one matchup. That's usually the best opportunity to try to score a pinfall. No one there to break up a pin attempt, things like that. So this is great strategy here by Irv West.
You want to talk about strategy? Theo Strong is on the outside looking in, but that's the way that he wanted to be, waiting for that opportune time, that slim chance that he could roll in there and take advantage, but Irv West cutting him off at the pass. Oh, strong whip into the ropes. Big boot to the face from Irv. Oh, there's that power that we know of Theo Strong. Just a 2 count, but precariously sneaking around, and from the top rope now here comes St. James with a shotgun drop kick. End over end goes Strong.
Crowd of the warehouse coming alive here for BSJ. Big elbow into the corner.
Duck under here. Oh, and you may not see it right now because I'll tell you what, the tenacity and the toughness of St. James is unmatched, but you know he's got to be hurting here. Oh! Theo Strong doesn't know where he is right now. Big knee to the face. Covered by St. James. Just a 2 count here.
BSJ rallying the crowd here, keeping the momentum, staying on Theo Strong. Irv West now rolling back into the ring, so we should have all 3 competitors in the ring here shortly.
Oh, I think you're right there. I don't think the BSJ saw Irv here. Oh, trapping that arm behind for the DDT, planting BSJ on the top of his head for the cover. Oh, just a 2 count.
Picking your spot is just instrumental here. Now we have Theo Strong out on the outside, but of course, you do not need to be directly involved in the decision in a 3-way match to lose it. So Theo Strong would be on the losing end of this match if either BSJ or West were to get pinned or submit while Theo's on the outside. That's part of the strategy as well.
And I think that's the keys to the city to this matchup, as you said, Paul. Picking your moment, picking your spot. Oh, ripped down by the hair. And we're used to seeing creeps in tag team action. Irv, in the past couple of weeks here, has been on a singles journey, was attempting to make friends with the Jocks. That didn't go so well. And the momentum here, if Theo Strong and Irv West is able to defeat the captain of the Steel City Killers, I mean, their stock is only going to increase. And if that damn ranking system's ever a to and fro that we have here, it's going to set you up to higher in the pecking order, that's for sure. Oh, roll through. Oh, discus forearm. Oh! Well, we heard that echo off the walls. Cover here from BSJ. 2. Oh! Theo Strong at the very moment that he need to. Oh! Bit of a brain buster there, huh?
Brutal.
Cover. 2. Oh! Is that it? 2, says Lefty. Goodness. Lot in store for this evening. We do know that Marco Narciso, the TNF champion, is here. MV Young, Sammy Suntheimer, Casey Warr, leaders by example.
We've got a stacked show for you here tonight. Theo jawing with a couple fans out here at the warehouse. Potentially about to move the action to the outside.
Soaking it in and saturating in the heat that Theo Strong feels from this crowd. But the defender of 880 Wrestling, who always has 880 Wrestling's back, is Brandon St. James. And right now, a little bit of worse for the wear. We're on the apron here. Oh! And yes, so it's coming back. Oh yeah, we love that. We love to see that. And coming back from that neck injury. drop down on his back like that, that's got to reverberate and echo up his spine.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a potential fast track back to the shelf. If Brandon St. James absorbs too much punishment in that neck and spinal area.
But if I was Theo Strong, I would stay on top of BSJ. Oh, yeah, all praise to Theo Strong, I'm sure, huh?
More showboating from Strong. They don't seem to like Ohio people here at the warehouse, I've noticed.
I don't like Ohio people?
Just no, the crowd, everyone seemingly.
I don't either, to be fair. Oh, big spine buster. Cover here by Strong. Two count. Struggling there is BSJ. I think Theo Strong is thinking, what do I have in the artillery cabinet that I can introduce into this matchup? But BSJ already to his feet before Theo Strong, taking your eyes off the ball, champ.
A little more trash talk, giving Brandon St. James time to regather himself and counter there.
Too much time, Paul.
Now it's Theo in the corner, coming back out. A boot to the face.
Oh, there we go. Full steam ahead here. There we go. We got some energy back in this one.
What's Brandon thinking here up on the second rope?
Oh, big rodeo DDT. Cover here. Irv in the nick of time. The Glenshaw Gremlin keeps this contest continuing.
Talk about picking your spot. That just extended a matchup that might have been over. And Brandon St. James now with the forearm shots. Now getting Irv West back into the corner. And what's Brandon thinking here? More forearms to the face.
Oh, got him by his gut cheese, but he eats a big elbow.
Brandon now fighting off both competitors. It's been a while since we've seen all three in the ring simultaneously like this. Now clubs to the back by Theo.
Oh, he's trying to deadlift from behind or something.
Maybe thinking German suplex here.
BSJ attempting to break that grip. Oh! And that's what I thought we would resort to a little bit earlier on in this contest is 2-on-1. But fighting off, fighting from underneath, BSJ stacking him up in the corner. Oh my goodness! Smashing heads together, one half of the fourth line with that Hurricane Rana.
That's one way to manage two opponents at once, and Brandon St. James.
That's 6-6-6-9. And the Gunnar phenomenon wins.
Here is your winner, Brandon St. James.
And the wind is behind the sails of Brandon St. James tonight. Just a little over a week from missed connections for that momentum should carry him all the way up to the big dance. What a match.
Big win for Satan's favorite Saint. And as you mentioned, just 9 days away from missed connections. That momentum could hold strong.
You can see the look in his eyes, locked and loaded here. Nice audience here tonight. Thank you folks for showing up to the warehouse. We got the doors open. Spring training just around the corner.
Folks, give it up one more time for your winner, Brandon St. James. What a valiant contest. That's the action you get each and every week right here at the warehouse for Thursday Night Fights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've given you a little early taste, but my question is for all of you, and I want to know who's ready for a championship match? How about this? Because you're so nice and you're so loud, who's ready for a double championship match? This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Fest Wrestling and Hybrid Heavyweight Championships. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, accompanied by Billy the Alien. He is materializing from a new universe and is one half of the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions. This is the Psychedelic Prince, Sammy Suntheimer!
Hey, Paul, what do you know about materializing from different universes? Anything in your playbook about that?
I say that's honestly quite a bit out of my wheelhouse, if I'm honest. I prefer to stay in this universe most of the time, I guess.
Here comes the double champion, been undefeated since being double champion, the Fest Wrestling champion, the hybrid champion. MV Young has opened the doors mentally and literally. The doors are popped. Spring training just around the corner. An opportunity for young Sammy Suntheimer to cement himself as a single star here in 880 Wrestling. One half of the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Against MV Young.
Fighting out of 829 Industry Street, a.k.a. the Warehouse, by way of the shop and 880 Dottie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. He is the current reigning and defending Fest Wrestling and Hybrid Heavyweight Champion, the King of Pittsburgh, MV Young!
A little bit of belt fight in the corner says you might have one of them, but I have two of them.
And Toddy, quite a bit of social media back and forth
Yes.
between these two all week, kind of gearing up for this match. My understanding is that Sammy asked for this match, an opportunity against MV Young. MV certainly had some things to say, kind of comparing, their careers, their experience.
MV busted out the map and said, hey, I'm the king here, I'm the king here. You're kind of the prince a little bit over here. But that's what motivates MV Young's students to go to that next gear, to go to that next level. We've seen Sammy and MV Young one-on-one before, and I'll tell you what, Sammy Suntheimer takes a licking and keeps on kicking and stepping up here to MV Young. But wouldn't that be something? Sammy Suntheimer gets the win tonight. He has 3 championship titles. I mean, we still have yet to see what his plans are for Misconnections. He and Alao, the reigning 880 Tag Team Champions. But after tonight, man, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a party in another galaxy if Sammy is able to get the win here.
Crowd really behind Sammy here. I think people privy to the social media stuff probably might feel that maybe MV's looking past Sammy a little bit with some of those things that were said.
Oh, this audience has loved Sammy. Any building that we've ever been in, Alao Dreams and Sammy Suntheimer are two of the most beloved members of the 880 roster. So I'm not surprised they're behind Suntheimer here in this contest. Oh, big up and over. Big leapfrog there. Oh, snapmare takeover. Slowing things down. Trap cover here, too. Just a 2 count. You want to talk about brute force? That is MV Young. Obviously, the size disadvantage. And I think what MV is attempting to do here is slow down the pace. Slow down Sammy Suntheimer. You see him jet out of our curtain here, rocket all around the warehouse. He Ooh, looking to slow that momentum down and have him fight more in the ballpark of MV Young.
To say that a slow, methodical pace would benefit MV Young here might be the understatement of the night. And those chops reverberating through 829 Industry Street here in Allentown.
Well, catching that leg, Inzaguri catching MV on the side of the head. The red welts on the chest of Sammy, even early in this contest, been over and planted down. Big month at 880 Wrestling with misconnections just around the corner. But looking into next month, of course, the Enjoy Odyssey. MV Young is a part of the Odyssey, and he could be the first person in Enjoy Wrestling history to win the Odyssey 2 times here. It's going to be a big spring, big summer, and a big FU from MV to young Sammy.
My goodness, dropped him with that forearm. MV Young has so many advantages over Sammy Suntheimer in this match. A power advantage, a striking advantage, experience advantage. This is not the type of matchup that Sammy Suntheimer wants this to be. I think Sammy wants to kind of utilize some of that quick, high-flying type offense. You do not want to get in a striking match with the King of Pittsburgh, but that's what's happening right here.
Oh, look, hammering back. You know, I don't think this would be playing to Sammy's strong suit, but, up and over, roll through. MV says, whatever you can do, I can do too. Playing Sammy in the corner.
Good drop kick by MV. As he takes control here. Now the Sammy chant breaking out here at the warehouse.
Suplex. I think he's letting Sammy struggle. I think, he's letting Sammy feel the burn. Oh, you can hear those hollow shots. Oh, right across the face. Oh, MV asking, you want to end it? Oh! Oh! Well, that's why a lot of the times, the day of the meet, as you will, a lot of the times, a lot of people don't eat too much before getting in there, because when you're in there against MV Young, you're going to throw it up as much as he's bopping you. But wait a second here. Sammy trying to fire up.
Crowd getting behind Sammy here. Sammy looking to take control.
Oh! Very smart. Keeping MV grounded. Oh! Roll through, cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
You don't beat your head trainer by leaving openings for him. Sammy's got to stay on MV if he wants to become 3 belts Sammy.
Sammy climbing his way up to the top. Taking a bit too much time here. The savvy vet now follows the psychedelic prince. Clubbing blows.
That's why you call it high-risk offense when you're up there on the top rope. Lots of things can go wrong, and this went about as wrong as you can get.
Oh, wait a second. Powering out of things here. Yo! A big sit-out powerbomb in the cover. 2 count.
Sammy powering out of that powerbomb. But you can definitely start to feel this one slipping away from him. That is just a lot of punishment taken in that sequence. And the longer we get into this match, the deeper we get into this matchup, the harder it's going to be to bounce back from high-impact moves like that, Toddy.
You want to talk about bouncing back on that sit-out powerbomb. The spiritual deity, Billy the Alien, fell to his feet here, but wait a minute. Up and, trying for that Galaxy DDT. Brushed off, and just like a sandbag and a big senton. 2 count. This one is going to continue. Tell you what, Sammy Suntheimer, he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
Absolutely. This is the type of matchup that will get eyes on you. Even if Sammy does not ultimately come out on top and win all those championships, this is a respect-earning performance here. Look out!
Oh, respect from another Galaxy DDT. Draping the arm over, big cover. 2 and 3, no! 2. This one is gonna continue.
And Sammy shockingly close there to winning both the Fest Wrestling and Hybrid Championship Wrestling titles. Now staying on MV with these forearms, chops, all kinds of strikes, but MV getting back into it.
Hey, respect breeds respect here, and a Warrior knows when he's in there with another Warrior, and we're not talking about Golden State.
I think all those strikes did was wake up MV.
Oh! There's that Paul Skeens fastball. Uh-oh.
Taunting Sammy.
See that? Bit of a magician there. A little switcheroo super kick in the cover. Will it pay dividends? No, 2 count. This one is going to continue.
Crowd really getting into it here, showing their admiration for both participants now.
Caught. Big elbow. Step up knee. Oh. Envy says, I can do that too. Oh, super kick. And they're both down. An even contest here.
The longer we go here, Toddy, the more this just becomes a battle of wills. Whose body is going to give out first? As referee George Ross initiating the 10 count. I mean, frankly, we're halfway there. Now both competitors to their feet.
Yeah, 5 is frankly half of 10. You're right. Should follow your lead more often. Oh, blocking him there. Strength of Sammy, but the strength of MV. Looking for that Pittsburgh plunge. There we go. Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Just a 2 count.
Come on, George.
I don't think this is George's fault.
This is just the resilience of MV Young as we go back to that replay provided by Sidekick Media Services. And how close we were. Sammy's thinking about finishing this off.
Well, that's how you do it. MV still down from one turnbuckle to the other. Sammy off that second rope. Oh! Roll him over. Here we go. Quick cover. Double dutch. Oh, no. 2 count. You got to stay on him.
Crossface submission here.
Oh, MV isn't one to submit. Oh, shoulders down here. Oh.
Another super kick. Sammy he can pull those seemingly out of nowhere. That's a great way to take control.
Continuously here, the warehouse is loving Sammy. But it all goes right till you get punched in the mouth. professional Paul Michaels. Sammy Suntheimer may have not got the big dub today, but one half of Psychedelic Dreams certainly earned the respect not only of MV Young, but everyone here watching at the warehouse. And whatever Psychedelic Dreams has misconnections for, I don't know that Sammy's going to be a hundo.
Fantastic showing from the Psychedelic Prince, and now a show of respect from the double champion. And depending on who's watching and where they are, maybe just maybe Sammy Suntheimer expanded that map just a little bit.
I'll tell you what, professional Paul Michaels, thank you for joining me for this piece of the action. We want to talk about people watching. My cohort, Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Carnes, is here this evening. So I'm going to invite Austin on, but I'll talk to you a little bit later, Paul.
Sounds good.
Folks, give it up one more time for both Sammy Suntheimer and MV Young for a phenomenal matchup. But of course the action continues on. This match is a hardcore open challenge, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Hardcore open challenge, Austin.
Hardcore? The hell did I walk into?
Well, this answers your question, yeah.
Introducing first, from the city that made hardcore famous, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is the gentrifier, the gay enough icon, but tonight, you can just call him your hardcore idol. This is some guy named John.
The self-proclaimed hardcore idol of 880 Wrestling is coming out with a couple of chairs.
Yeah, a couple of chairs, Toddy. How symbolic. You know what he's referencing, right?
I'm absolutely certain I know what he's referencing, and I know you don't take lightly to what happened to you here at 880 Wrestling. Again, we want to wish you the best. I'm glad to see that your health is improving every week from what John did.
Getting better and better, Toddy, but...
And his opponent.
Well, from this hardcore open challenge, so to speak, comes this hardcore stench through the curtain.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of Dottie Block. He left his shoes at your mama's house. This is the Big Scourge, Adrian Kersch.
And Adrian Kersch is a bit of an everyman here. His appearance, his demeanor wasn't originally accepted here at 880 Wrestling, but people in our audience saw a little bit of them in Adrian Kersch and are behind Kersch now, and especially against some guy named John.
I think Kersch is just as surprised he's getting a great reaction. Oh, come on, John!
Now.
Damn you!
Referee Tony Leo, before the bell is even rung, taking out Adrian Kersch before this one even starts. Hammering shots. Now, a lot of this from some guy named John is beginning to be, in my opinion, very self-proclaimed, very performative, the gay enough icon. We know how Leaders by Example defeated Effie. It was because of Billy Dixon. And sure, Casey Warr might not have a singles victory against some guy named John, but we all know why that is too.
Look at all the shenanigans that some guy named John pulls out on a weekly basis, and I'm surprised that we're having a hardcore match tonight. I mean, are we really going to see some guy named John get hardcore? Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think that's why Adrian Kersch accepted that challenge. Adrian Kersch is looking to step up to the plate and swing the bat too. You want to get hardcore, well, somebody who wears no shoes and drinks alcohol and wanders around the block, I think he knows a little bit about hardcore.
I think so. I mean, we're seeing this fight go to the outside right now. Kersch and John going at it. Brawling in front of everyone here.
Oh,
wait, that's Carl.
Carl's drink has been taken.
Yeah, Kersch just took a beer out of Carl's hand. Oh yeah! It's a 2-for-1 for me, Toddy.
Well, usually by this time in the show, Carl's had either 2 or 3 of those, so it's a perfect timing for Kersch to take that opportunity. I knew Kersch knew because Kersch could smell alcohol from a mile away. It's like a shark smelling blood. Knew the alcohol was over there, grabbed it, and smashed SGNJ.
Well, he knows better. Carl brought multiple tonight. But look at John, though, just able to capitalize off the distraction.
Oh, come on. Toting Adrian Kersch around now. Oh, right out in front of us.
Yeah, bring him over here, Kersch. Bring him over here.
This is what we like to see.
Yeah, I love to see this. Oh, yeah. Right there. Boom. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Seeing stars, are you, John?
I got an idea.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Right there. It's all yours, friend.
Hey, this is hardcore. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that didn't work out according to plan.
Well, at least
come on, John.
At least it gave us a snapshot to remember. Big, strong John on attack.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a whole brawl now. Oh!
Right off our front desk. Well, at least you got a little dedication to you tonight.
Hey, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, Tupac family.
Tupac dad, Tupac mom. Yeah! I bring that back over here. I think Austin has a few licks to get in, too.
Love the Tupac family, but I'm a little jealous. Uh-oh. Oh.
What? Oh, the ever-strategic SGNJ baiting Kersch. That buckle here, and I guess the referee with these hardcore rolls is swallowing the 10 count, swallowing the count here, ripping that up. Oh! Oh! Oh, trapping those fingers in part of the ring there, bent through, stuck. Oh, God!
Oh. Might lose a few fingers.
Stuck in the ring. Fingers in the upright position in SGNJ. Ruining the grip, so maybe Kersch can't grip up any alcohol or that whiskey flask he has. But he's laying the boots right now to Adrian Kersch.
Yeah, John just working on the hand right now of Adrian Kersch. Targeting the weak spot after using it on the post, and now again a stomp.
Now walking it out is some guy named John. Calls himself the hardcore idol because of what he's done for Canadian Deathmatch, for what he's done for Negative Outlook in West Virginia. And by the way, those contests, he didn't exactly come out on top in them, the bitch-ass bottom that he is. But right now, Adrian Kersch being worked on.
Yeah, John just wearing down Kersch still. Kersch kind of in no man's land at the moment.
First coming up here, Casey Warr, some guy named John. Now from what we make of it, Casey Warr, from what we understand, is in the back. You know, has a lot on his mind against Clayton King here coming up tonight. But there is something about John that just shrivels underneath your skin. Oh, okay.
You only pay for this show, it's free. You don't get chairs.
That's how much of an idol he actually is.
It claims to be hardcore, yet gets rid of the chair. Here's Kersch, though.
Oh, by the hair and down. And he's setting up here for. Oh, again, stepping on that hair, pulling on that arm. This is more sadistic than it is hardcore. Oh. We heard from his entrance a little bit from the city who created hardcore, from Philadelphia, some guy named John.
Oh, John right back to the arm again. Double underhook.
Sorry, you had to watch that.
Yeah, didn't want to call it. Only 2.
Of course, he looked right over at you. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, Austin Carnes, yeah, maybe you got a little bit in between Casey Warr and some guy named John, but on the end that you were on, planted on your head, and maybe that's what John thinks makes him hardcore, is picking on us.
I guess so, picking on the weaker link, and he has a little whiskey flask now.
The Kersch core flask. Oh, man, you could smell that from here.
Oh.
Little bad. Ah!
I think you just gave Kersch some life, John. John looks like he's seen a ghost.
A second win from Adrian Kersch. You should know damn better than to dump alcohol from the man from your mama's house, and that's giving him a bit of more energy. When you agree?
Oh, I fully agree. Keep it going, Kersch. Uh-oh.
Walking it out.
Yeah.
You know what they say, play stupid games, etc., etc. John trying to get out of dodge, caught on the apron by Kersch. Oh.
Oh, but John again going right back to the arm.
Oh! I mean, this might make Adrian Kersch permanently incapable of using that arm, but what is John?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, the hardcore idol has a satchel, and we can only imagine what could be in that.
I mean, I think I have a pretty good idea, Toddy. I've seen pretty of hardcore matches in my day. Oh, where's the tax?
Where are the tacks? Oh. A singular tack. How hardcore of you, John.
I mean, I guess that's hardcore enough, but what the hell, John? Oh no!
That one singular tack into the naked foot of Kersch, planted down in a cover. Oh, I can't believe this.
Here is your winner, some guy named John.
Some guy named John, victorious here. And wait a second, we can be done with this.
Well, John has a chair and a right across the damn back. Come on.
Now for John's guitar solo.
Oh, come on.
The thudding blows.
Oh, no. This is give me some flashbacks.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Austin. Shut your eyes. Plant it on the chair. Oh, God, are we going to make a sandwich? Wait! We were going to make a sandwich out of Adrian Kersch's head, and wait a second!
Go get him, Casey! Go get him!
Our boy, the Muay Thai Maniac, is here!
Beat his ass!
You want to talk about hardcore? Look no further than our hardcore champion! Wait!
Oh, what are these goofballs doing here?
Clayton King, who has a matchup against Casey Warr, is out here with who he calls Mitch. We don't even know what that butler is that keeps following around. And we have a matchup between Casey and Clayton slated here. Is this one? I guess this one's going to start up.
The scheduled contest starts now. Clayton King versus Casey Warr.
What the hell? Well, I guess we have an impromptu match. What do you want, John? You won. Congrats.
You won all right.
You won
all right. Report that back into Reese, why won't you? He snuck him. He snuck him. I don't even know why we ring the damn bell. Casey wasn't even up yet.
No, Casey wasn't even ready. He was just trying to prevent Adrian Kersch for what he almost suffered a couple weeks ago, and now he's getting his ass beat by Clayton.
We know that Casey Warr doesn't have a singles victory over some guy named John due to all this shenanigans that's been in their past. But I'll tell you who Casey Warr does have a victory over. And I'll tell you it's been multiple times. In fact, Clayton King has never beaten Casey Warr.
Casey's taking a big bite out of Clayton King's hand.
Tell you what, Casey Warr has never eaten a finger of Clayton King, that's for sure, but that might change tonight.
I hope it does. I hope it changes.
Nice catch by Mitch out here.
I still don't even know who the hell this guy is.
I don't know who he is.
He looks like he got dressed up for pitcher day. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, big senton. Cover here. 2. Oh, 2 count. Oh, please. Well, I guess since amateur wrestler Reese Hayes is around, Marco Narciso splitting up with Leaders by Example, splitting up with his partners. I guess this is the new introductory intern to Leaders by Example. I don't know much about him.
I don't know much about him either. I'm just glad he finally fixed his collar this week.
Yeah, he looked like an idiot last week. Well, I mean, he looks like an idiot this week too, but
like I said before, Toddy, anyone that associates with the Leaders are idiots in my book.
What about Carl over there?
Oh, he's an idiot too. Don't get me wrong. He's the biggest of them all.
Downtown Nick Brown would never.
Downtown Nick Brown would never. He is not an idiot. He does not lead by example, and that's a good thing. This other bum, on the other hand, I don't even know what he's doing out here with his Temu suit.
Up and over from Casey Warr, and the sniper scoops here, big knee!
Picture perfect from Casey Warr.
And hopefully, this is only the breakfast portion to the meals that we're going to get from Casey Warr beating the ass of Leaders by Example. How apropos that as soon as this goes down, some guy named John gets the heck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Machine gun chops.
Vicious machine gun chops.
And I think Mitch has grabbed the chair so Casey couldn't use it.
I don't think Casey Warr needs a chair. He's just as lethal with his hands.
Wish he would grab him by his vest and give him a machine gun chop.
I wish so too. Oh, and this fight's going on the outside. It's about to come over here again. Oh.
Down on these bricks. This is like a brick pavement down here. This floor's harder than an alley.
Yeah, Clayton mocking Casey Warr as he rolls back in the ring to reset the count. Oh, yeah!
Doesn't make Clayton any more bright to be mocking the Muay Thai maniac. You're just poking the bear.
And Casey thrives on these type of environments too. I mean, the match against Reese Hayes was literally won. Most of the match was on the outside.
Oh, trapping that arm. Nothing to block there. So heavy boots smacking off, careening off the chest of Clayton King.
And Casey going to do the exact same thing Clayton did, reset the count.
Oh, trapping that arm again. Oh,
right to the steel post. Oh, what is this clown doing? Hey, put that chair down. Oh.
Send him back to the intern factory. Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Rip that tie off his chest. Do it, Casey!
That's light work for Casey. Oh! But again, effective is the intern, now known as Mitch the intern. It is effective for Clayton King because for the time being, Casey Warr was distracted by whatever this hopping about around here. Oh, choking Casey Warr on that middle rope. And think of the wars that Casey Warr has had here. Come on!
Oh, what's this bum doing now?
Think of the individuals that Casey Warr has been in the ring with at 880 Wrestling. And we got this goofball out here with Casey now. This is becoming a 2-on-1 match.
4-1-2.
Oh, looking for that Tiger Fate kick. Oh, signature of Reese Hayes. Struggling right now is Casey Warr.
Casey is in bad ways right now. Obviously, the 2-on-1 advantage so far most of this match has not done him justice. Oh, God, here we go.
Does Clayton have a hearing problem?
I think so. Oh, God, not this ugly Euro step again.
Oh. What TikTok did he see that all from?
I don't know. That's his petition to try out for the Magic, I guess.
Ah, boy. Yeah, so that does answer the question. He can't hear.
Why are you pointing at me?
Got to find out more about this quote-unquote intern Mitch.
I wonder how much he's getting paid.
I was going to say, is he on the payroll under Reese Hayes?
Oh. I don't know. I heard leaders on a tight budget. Oh.
Collapsing into Warr in the corner is Clayton King. Well, that'll motivate some of us, wouldn't it?
I think it's going to motivate KC. Big Irish whip in the corner.
Ooh, big step-up knee. And it has motivated Casey.
LFG, baby, let's go.
Oh, the leader of the LFG Mafia. Big bulldog in the cover. Lefty down. Two count.
And I know we just saw some guy named John before, but you can only imagine, Toddy, he's back there watching this match closely. Casey knows it. Clayton knows it. Whatever this bum's name knows it. Oh, Clayton King right to the eyes of KC Warr. Tripping him up now.
I was soaking it in as if there was something to be saturated by.
Clayton clearly loved by everyone here at the warehouse. Yeah, we love Casey.
That's not Casey.
No.
Yes!
Yeah!
No.
Casey fighting back.
Oh, shoulder tackle. Gotta say, well, Clayton King is roughing up Casey a bit, isn't he? Well, come on now. That's not how we're going to do things.
No, Casey's not going to let that happen. And this isn't even Clayton King trying to win the match at the moment, Toddy. What Clayton King is trying to do is get in the head of Casey, where he's trying to do some guy named John's dirty work. Pick apart the scraps and make him as weak as possible before John can get his hands on him. I mean, that's clearly what Clayton King is doing.
Oh, DDT. He's certainly attempting to wear Casey down. 2 count. Yeah, rock music, Clayton. Look it up on your Google.
You probably listen to elevator music.
Oh, yeah. Clayton King is a total co-worker music type of guy.
Absolutely. We've seen this before.
Oh, but it hasn't turned out quite like that. On the attack now is the Muay Thai Maniac.
Ooh. Turn me up, KC. 2 big clotheslines. Here we go.
You heard it. Busting that brain as promised, cover here.
Oh, come on. This guy's up on the apron now again as Casey was going in the cover.
What's going on with this intern?
I don't know, but someone needs to do something about this.
Well, I have an idea who may.
Oh. Punch him, Casey. Just do it already.
Oh, going low.
Get out of here.
What does he do? Prancing around like that.
What a loser.
Well, for the time being, it's incapacitated Casey Warr taking out that knee. And there's that drop-free drop in the cover.
Oh, no.
No!
There we go, Casey.
Just a 2 count. What did Lefty do? I mean, he's done a lot, but specifically about this match.
I must say, Lefty's been fair and down the middle this entire match so far, even with the outside interference of whatever that bum's name was. Clayton just mad he can't get the job done, but he's lining up KC.
Oh, blocking him. Jockeying for position there.
Oh,
big elbow to the side of the head.
Strong elbows.
Oh, God. Some recoil to those two. LFGTS.
Good night. Oh, Casey might not be done. Do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing like a little murder on some Thursday night fights.
Hoisting up Clayton again.
LFGTS in the cover. And you can ring it up.
Here is your winner, the 880 Wrestling Hardcore Champion, KC Warr!
I don't know where the intern Mitch, oh, there he is. Mitch is back out here at an opportune time. I've no hell of an idea of where some guy named John is. But be that as it may, standing tall, the Muay Thai Maniac 880's Hardcore Champion, KC Warr.
There we go, KC doing exactly what he said he was going to do, and that's just getting him one step closer from his ultimate test against some guy named John.
Well, Austin, I know you have a big weekend ahead of you. We'll be over at IWC's Reloaded, so I'm going to give you a little time off for the second half. Why don't you go hang out in the back and have some fun, and let me know if you see some guy named John back there.
Absolutely, Todd. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, buddy. Austin Carnes and Casey Warr here celebrating this one. We got a couple more yet to go.
Folks, keep that going and give it up one more time for your hardcore champion, KC Warr! Now keep the energy going, because right now we want to give some thank yous to some of the amazing people here at 880 Wrestling that help us put together this show every single Thursday for Thursday Night Fights. They are undoubtedly the unsung heroes of this company, and we want to show them some very well-deserved love. First of all, we want to shout out our sponsor for this evening, La Spada Contracting and Landscaping. Go visit them for your home renovation needs, 412-508-1669. Also, if you watching at home or if you here as well want to sponsor 880 Wrestling, you can send us an email at 880wrestling@gmail.com, and we would love to welcome you in a part of the family here at 880. Now keep that applause going and give it up for the folks at Sidekick Media Services, Sorg, our amazing camera crew, Theo, who does a phenomenal job broadcasting us on IndyWrestling.live and on YouTube each and every week. We couldn't do it without you, Sorg. We also want to give it up to Lane over on sound, who's been pumping up the the music tonight and doing a fantastic job as always. Our lighting crew for this evening, give it up for Zane and Aaron, the entire Woods family, who do a phenomenal job of making this look oh so beautiful. Well, let's give it up for our commentary team for this evening. Give it up for professional Paul Michaels.
You and your tie.
Thank you.
Also on the call,
that.
we have Pittsburgh's favorite
Some ball
jagoff.
heads.
Give it up for Austin Carnes. And last but not least, I cannot forget the voice of 880 Wrestling. Folks,
that's
give
me.
it up for Toddy Tondera.
My middle part is back. My middle part is back.
I also want to thank our referees for this evening, Tony Leo, Scotty Davidson, and George Ross, who have been calling the action all night long. And last but not least, my name is Eamon Payton. Thank you all so much for allowing me to host this evening. And actually, one more. Give yourselves a round of applause because you guys have been loud, you've been raucous, and we love to hear it. This next match is a trios match scheduled for one fall.
Oh boy. The Black Plague of 880 Wrestling. Here comes the Dead Hand Society. I think your boy Gunner's with them tonight.
My boy.
Yeah.
Making their way to the ring, team number one. They are the team of the Dream, Aaron Daniel Norman. His partner is the Peanut Butter Zombie, Saturn Price. And their partner, the current 880 Wrestling Champion, the Trigger Finger, the Black Sheep, Nick Wilde. Together, they represent the Dead Hand Society.
Led to the ring by the reigning 880 champion. Dead Hand Society making their presence known here on Thursday Night Fights.
And their opponents.
A lot of meat in that ring right now.
Sure is.
Adrian, Saturn Price.
And Gunnar on the outside.
Gunnar on the outside. That's their heavy, apparently. Here's some of 880 Wrestling's All-Stars.
Introducing first, they are one half of the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions, representing Psychedelic Dreams. This is the Prophecy, Alao Dream.
One of our hottest and brightest young stars. Always gets one of the best ovations here at 880 Wrestling is Alao Dreams. Guess who else is here?
What a teaming this is, Toddy.
A groove is in the air.
His partner, he is the Steph Curry of 880 Wrestling and the real skater boy of this shit. This is the psychedelic psychonaut, Kristian Ross. Robinson!
Kristian Robinson, Alao dreams. I want to talk about two of 880's All-Stars. Look no further than the Steph Curry of 880 Wrestling.
Certainly on an individual level, lots of talent across the ring here from Dead Hand Society. Oh, look out!
The number one contender for their 880 Wrestling Championship.
And their partner, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is the Villainous Liberty
Oh, what a formidable team these three are. And I'll tell you what, the Dead Hand Society doesn't look too impressed, but I know Saturn Price has been in their pecking order here, being picked on a little bit by the Black Sheep Nick Wilde to step up. And Liberty looks in the face of Saturn and says, I remember you, I beat you. What an alliance Alao, Kristian Robinson, and Liberty L can be. But this is the first time that all three of those together, Dead Hand Society, I mean, they've got their own clubhouse. ADN and Saturn Price, they're tag team champions in other states.
Yeah, and I mean, in terms of team synergy, you have to give the edge to DHS, kind of in a landslide here. Though there is so much just individual talent across the ring from them, as I mentioned. Liberty L, who has a date with Destiny in 9 days at Misconnections 4, the 880 championship. Liberty L versus Nick Wilde. You know, she would love to get her hands on the 880 champion a little bit early, but it'll be Alao starting this one off with the champ.
You may talk about a landslide being the cohesive unit of the Dead Hand Society. But what these three lack maybe in being a cohesive threesome here is their energy, their talent, their spunk. The three of them could have Dead Hand Society on the rope-a-dopes like they currently do here. And Liberty gets it tagged in, and like a scalded dog here, the trigger finger of the Dead Hand Society tags right out. What do you know about that?
Interesting. Nick Wilde certainly not keen to get in the ring with Liberty L. Not tonight. It's interesting. Nix has kind of thrived in those eliminator-style matches, kind of mixing it up with would-be challengers a little bit early, but we haven't seen that between Nix and Liberty L. You could argue Nix has kind of done everything in their power to avoid Liberty L week after week.
Yeah, my eyes didn't deceive me. I mean, Nick Wilde tagged right out, the 880 champion, when Liberty got in there.
In fact, and Liberty L didn't have a traditional eliminator match, one-on-one with Nick Wilde to get that championship match. She had to have a tag match with Nick Wilde and Gunnar Bergman, but getting her hands on Nick's one way or the other there, knocking them to the outside with that forearm.
Here comes the prophecy. Wait. Oh, in the huddle. They just put this together. Alao dreams Kristian Robinson are going to fly into your computer screens at home. A mess of bodies on the outside. Wait a second. The Villainous. Yeah, take your time, sweetie. Ooh! One of the hardest heads in the locker room is the Villainous.
Not quite as flashy, but equally as effective.
But Liberty L, anytime she's out here, she's got a poise about her. She's got a stranglehold over this audience. She's just simply electric. There's something behind her eyes that you just don't see too often. And in 9 short days, will she be the new 880 champion? She was undefeated as your TNF champion. And here comes the Peanut Butter Zombie, Big Saturn Price, working cohesively with the Dream ADN in a big clothesline. Cover here, 2. But you get that snappiness out of the Dead Hand Society, that cohesion between ADN and Saturn Price that you may not see on the other side of the ring, which was the point you were making before.
Absolutely. The Dead Hand strategy is going to be cut that ring off, keep whomever's in the ring, the legal competitor, kind of isolated into that Dead Hand Society corner, frequent tags, keeping each team member fresh. They certainly have the edge in strategy. They have one of these multi-person matches seemingly every single week here on Thursday Night Fights. And now also bending the rules to their favor is another way that DHS thrives.
That's just bending, huh? That's not breaking. I guess what the referee can't see, he can't see, I suppose. But look at the size difference between these two individuals. Those frying pan chops, but taking too much time, and always up for the challenge is Alao Dreams. Oh! This crowd here has been hot for Alao since he's gotten out of here, but a big scratch to the eyes. Now, see, I would consider that more bending than what we saw before of the rules than breaking. Oh, snot rockets, how cool. Oh, Liberty's not pulling that.
Might not have anything to do with the rules, but it is quite unprofessional.
How unprofessional is what the champ is doing? There's Gunnar out there. Maybe you could ask Gunnar to help you to your car tonight.
Hey, I had a temporary business agreement with Gunnar Bergman. We both met our ends of the bargain, and thankfully we've gone 21 full days without a senseless act of violence against the A80 Wrestling commentary team. So I might be safe to get to my car by myself tonight for all I know.
Hey, I will get to your emails. You got to remind me.
I haven't seen approval on that expense report yet for that silver.
Well, be that as it may, the trigger finger not soliciting any fans here at the shop. Of course, Nick's Wilde traveled through the Midwest. Made their debut for Canadian Deathmatch in 2025. Had their shots at Enjoy Wrestling, a high commodity in independent wrestling. One of the original Steel City Killers. Now, maybe strayed away from the path, but now leading their own flock. Here comes big Saturn Price making connection. And the Dead Hand Society, they're almost formulaic in their movements and how they carry themselves.
And having a veteran like Aaron Daniel Norman with a decade in the pro wrestling business. Nick's referred to him as a satellite member of DHS last week, but whether he's satellite or whether he's going to be here week in, week out, whatever the case might be, it's always effective and certainly helps their case anytime he's around here in Allentown.
Yeah, did a few tours in Japan, ADN, of course through the Midwest at Naptown All-Pro. Built like a bulldog, barks like one too. And right now, Kristian Robinson trying to peer over that rope. You hear that anytime Alao Dreams has a little bit of offensive end, looks like the wind is behind his heels. You hear this audience at the warehouse react to that.
Absolutely, and it's been extremely long innings in this matchup for Alao. Been in there for what feels like 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes, just absorbing punishment from all three Dead Hand Society participants. You can imagine Alao would love to make a tag to one of his partners. It would be much fresher at this point. Both Robinson and Liberty itching to get in that ring, but instead we've got trading of strikes. And I don't like Alao to come out on top in that one.
Yeah, there may be 3 people in this match with the Dead Hand Society, but there's certainly 4 people surrounding the ring for DHS. A big contest a little bit earlier on. So the other half of Psychedelic Dreams, Sammy Suntheimer in there with MV Young, so it hasn't been Psychedelic Dreams' night, but maybe that could change with that step up in Zaguri. But in comes the champ to cut Alao off at the pass. Roll through, and here comes Kristian Robinson. My goodness. They're like an elastic band on roller skates. Ooh. They're a regular, also an unsanctioned pro in the Midwest. Been around for a long time. A lot of respect in the locker room for one Kristian Robinson. On the apron, but Kristian will make do. One for you too, Adrian. Oh. Are climbing to that second rope is that big bulldog. Double stomp to the back. Quick cover here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. This one is going to continue.
Just like that, Dead Hand Society back in control, but now it's Kristian Robinson getting the other end of the punishment. But Kristian fighting back, obviously pretty fresh, spending quite a bit of this match on the outside. Always impressive is Kristian Robinson and some of the athletic feats that he's able to pull off. But right now, Dead Hand Society is in complete control. Kristian succumbing to that numbers game over in the opposing corner.
Yeah, we've been impressed with Kristian Robinson can do when he is on his feet. If you're on your back, you can't impress too much. And again, cutting off that ring, keeping their prey in their own shark cage over there. And on the naked feet of Kristian Robinson, on the toes. And that athletic ability often stems from those springy feet of Kristian. And in recent weeks here, you've seen it, you've talked about it yourself. There's a little bit of a power struggle inside the Dead Hand Society. Gunnar Bergman inviting to the fray, and it seems to me, at least from how I see it in my perspective, the champion Nick Wilde looks at Gunnar Bergman and Saturn Price as the next big thing of the DHS, but kind of unfriendly fire between the two of them.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be an overstatement to call it dissension in the ranks, but definitely there's some subtle stuff going on here. And of course, Saturn Price was asked several weeks ago to step up, and since then he's put Brandon St. James on the shelf for a number of weeks, and he's made a name for himself kind of in these multi-person matches, and certainly probably improving his standing with the 88 champion with his showing in this matchup, Todd.
And with Nick Wilde told Saturn Price to step up, they didn't mean that literally. You don't have to eat people's steps, eat people's feet, and biting on the toes of the Steph Curry of 880 wrestling. Oh! And again, that leg, that ankle, that foot of Kristian Robinson is going to keep him at bay.
Saturn thinking here. Back into that Dead Hand Society corner.
In synchronization, the Dead Hand Society smashing into Kristian Robinson.
Robinson in a bad way here. Getting deja vu from the extended amount of time that Alao Dream spent in that same corner. Dead Hand Society came into this trios match with a game plan, and they have executed it to near perfection thus far. And that's where that experience as a team comes into play.
They've been cutting off the ring. Oh, wait, roll through. Wait, shoulders down. It might be pretty, but it could be effective. Just a 2 count. Again, limping is Kristian Robinson. Big step-up pump kick. Big German suplex.
You're seeing, just like that, the impact of the punishment that Kristian Robinson took on that foot. Can't capitalize on that opening and immediately favoring that foot. That took quite a bit of damage from Saturn Price. And you think at this point, the freshest person in this matchup is the challenger in 9 days for the 880 championship, Liberty L. And Liberty wants that tag, especially with Nick still in the ring.
Tag into Liberty L. Here comes Liberty L. hungry. Oh. And this is what we've been waiting to see here for weeks. A big boot. Oh, intercepted by the peanut butter zombie. Oh, knee.
Action breaking down here. Look at this.
360 jump up in Zaguri, but Adrian is there to pick up the scraps and plant Kristian down. Oh. Wait, here comes Alao. Alao's been down, but comes fresh here. Attacking Adrian in the corner. This one's not over yet. Moving out of the way, there we go. And see, that's something that Alao Dreams has always been great at. Playing his opponents against one another. Double dream catcher, and Saturn gets out of dodge. Ends up hitting Adrian. Was that on purpose?
It's almost like he pushed Adrian right into that offense to save himself. But now he's able to capitalize, though, on not taking that move. And look out. The strength of Saturn Price.
But back in comes the villainous. Off with his head.
Shades of their TNF championship match a few weeks ago. Toward the end of Liberty's reign, but here comes Nix to capitalize. Spine buster. The champ picking their spot.
Oh. Kristian is still alive and kicking in there. Not at 100%.
And on the outside, Toddy, Gunnar has, I believe, has slipped a chair over to Saturn Price.
Oh, barely landed. Look at that. A backslide. Roll through. Oh, this is wrestling, folks. Double underhook.
Goodness, the strength.
How innovative by Aaron Daniel Norman. Yo! Discus forearm, DDT. And back in is the champ. Wait, maybe setting up for that Wilde driver, Paul. There we go. Iron Maiden time. And if Liberty L is able to cinch this in 9 days, we could have a new champion, but wait a second. God damn it! Gunnar Bergman throwing that chair to Saturn Price.
Winners by disqualification: Alao Dreams, Kristian Robinson, and Liberty L.
Maybe a win by DQ, but a win nonetheless.
And despite what the win-loss record in this match will tell you, look at this assault. We might see that exact scenario here in 9 days at Misconnections 4. Liberty L almost getting to cinch in that Iron Maiden on the 880 champion. If that happens on Saturday, we would have a new 880 champion.
This is a 4-on-3 assault. Tale as old as time, as we know in 880 wrestling here. Some of our highest flyers and our biggest all-stars being assaulted in the ring. Oh, Kristian. Oh, just the numbers game. But Adrian here. Oh, that big frying pan palm and a gigantic choke slam by Saturn Price. Under the tutelage of Nick Wilde handing the chair to Saturn. No, we can't do this.
Closing the chair on the bare foot of Kristian Robinson.
We cannot do this. Here we go. Here comes Brandon St. James, the captain Great for Saturn.
Toddy, it's been about a month.
Wait a second. These two are battling right in front of us. I don't think these two are going to wait for misconnections.
Look out.
Meanwhile, in the ring, the upper hand now is to the 880 All-Stars. We've got Saturn and BSJ fighting to the showers. Meanwhile, in the ring, oh, big spin kick. Nick's Wilde just looking on at Gunnar in there. Dream catcher. Nick's Adrian, aren't you going to jump in to help your boy?
Making absolutely zero effort to assist Gunnar. Nick's just content to hightail it out, and that Liberty thinking Iron Maiden here.
An Iron Maiden ankle lock combination from Liberty L and Kristian Robinson. Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it, trigger finger.
Adrian on the outside saying, that won't be you, that won't be you. Well, certainly Nick's Wilde will not have 3 people taking them out on Saturday, but certainly if Liberty L gets that submission locked in on a one-on-one scenario, she will be the new 880 champion next Saturday at Misconnections.
What a picture-perfect shot that was. A nice family portrait. Well, I don't think Gunnar Bergman is going to be assisting anyone to their vehicle tonight. Laid out by Liberty L, Alao Dreams, and Kristian Robinson.
Might be for the best, because I am fresh out of silver. What a team those 3 made, huh?
Right? Gunnar's on here by himself.
Already in the dressing room. They might be out of the building for all I know. They might be outside in their cars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring at this time your TNF champion, Marco Narciso.
Well, maybe it was a slip of the tongue, but Marco Narciso is the TNF champion here on Thursday Night Fights. Smug attitude. And on 880 Wrestling social media, we know that Misconnections for Marco Narciso is looking for somebody to defend the TNF championship against, was not able to find a partner for this evening.
Few people stepped up in that social media video, but Marco turned them all away. Did you see Austin Carnes in there?
Yeah,
he's in a rush to get back in that neck brace, huh?
Didn't see you, but maybe smart of you. All eyes on Narciso.
You know, you're all such a little ungrateful bunch, aren't you? Have you guys even considered what I have to go through? It is so hard. I mean, I have to be... You don't want to ask that question. I have to pose front and center for the poster for this show next week. I have to have a commercial centered around me.
And a poster right there, huh?
And then And then I have to take time out of my night and christen my brand new G-string just to entertain you lot of skanks and skunks. Two weeks ago, I rejected Alao. 3 weeks ago, I rejected leaders. And tonight, I'm going to reject whoever the hell 880 management has in line for me. Let's see. Come on. Come on.
Let's see who's here.
A bit of an open challenge of sorts.
Wait a second. Wait, what? Oh my God! Making his return to 880 Wrestling. The last time we saw Mateo Valentine was on a stretcher. Everybody's favorite boyfriend making his return to Thursday Night Fights. And I'll tell you what, Marco Narciso is looking for a dance partner for Misconnections 4. I'll tell you what, if Mateo has it his way tonight, that's going to be Mateo on the poster. What a main event here. Nowhere in our notes has it said that Mateo Valentine will be here. He must have just slipped in.
This match is for the TNF Championship. Your referee, George Ross. Introducing first, to my left, the challenger, making their return to 880 Wrestling, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, and weighing in at 220 pounds of fried chicken and dumplings. Don't forget the sauce.
I would never.
This is the Fat Femme Asian sensation, Mateo Valentine. And their opponent, to my right, fighting out of the Den of Desire. He is the current reigning and defending TNF champion, borderline indecent, Marco Narciso.
Well, anything could happen here. I mean, obviously Mateo was in the chat room last week and said that, I'll be making my way to Thursday Night Fights next week. I thought Mateo Valentine was kidding. And if you look at it the other way, Marco Narciso had no way to plan for an opponent that he didn't think that he would face tonight. Something special's in the air, buddy. The professional Paul Michaels, I'm Toddy Tondera, the main event of 880 Wrestling Thursday Night Fights. Mateo Valentine challenges the TNF champion, Marco Narciso.
And what a matchup this is, Toddy. And there's a little bit of history between these two. Back in August at Enjoy Wrestling's Taco Mania, a long time ago, the very first professional wrestling match I ever called, before I even knew what my own name was, these two were on the same side of a trios matchup. So this is just kind of along the lines of that long list of bridges that Marco Narciso has burnt, as Mateo Valentine is back here all the way from Chicago to challenge for that TNF championship.
We never thought we'd see Mateo Valentine in an 880 wrestling ring after what the Dead Hand Society did to Mateo. But you want to talk about burning bridges here in the Steel City. This is very remarkable of Marco to do this to Mateo Valentine, because as you remember at Taco Mania, alongside Blizzy Blake, this trios team was victorious over the Last Real Italians. Yeah, Mateo Valentine You think this is going to punish Mateo? Well, it does in some form of way.
What an unconventional strategy, but it seems to be working. Mind games in effect here at the warehouse.
Yeah, it's an unconventional strategy. And also the backslide here too. Oh, 2 count.
That close.
Ooh. Oh, kick low. Remember the contest that Mateo Valentine has had with Wilde. Wilde and Mateo Valentine was up on the QWI Awards. Runner-up for Match of the Year in Independent Wrestling. Has had single contests against Zeke, Mercer. And sliding through Pittsburgh once again. And I'll tell you what, the neon gold would look quite impressive around Mateo Valentine's waist.
And Toddy, I have to be honest with you, I would put Marco at a significant disadvantage in this matchup just because there is no conceivable way that Marco could have predicted his opponent tonight would have been Mateo Valentine. He's been running down the whole locker room in 880 Wrestling, saying no one in that locker room is worthy of a challenge, but did not expect Mateo, I think, to make that trip from Chicago to Pittsburgh, especially for a matchup tonight of all nights.
Yeah, maybe Marco was right. Nobody in the locker room wanted to step up to the challenge, but I think Valentine snuck in through the back door, and not his first time doing that. Oh, perched up on that second rope, double knees to the back of Valentine. Cover here, sexy cover. Just a 2 count.
Did not get the 3 count, Toddy. Still looked good doing it, though.
Is that how you look at that tie, you think? When you look in the mirror, is that what you see? Because I got to tell you what, I see a lot in you, but maybe not the sex appeal of one Mateo Valentine in you. That's just me.
I don't judge people on the caliber of their looks, Toddy. I mean, we're friends.
We are, yes. You're a bit more professional than I am, I will admit at times. Oh. Double axe handle. Keeping the grip tight in is Valentine. Big pump kick. Cover 2. Bit lackadaisical.
Certainly not an opponent I would want to take lightly if I am Marco.
And the full package of Marco Narciso is about to be on full display here at the warehouse. While keeping it locked in. Those dangly legs, those long appendages of the borderline indecent one, choking the oxygen out of Mateo Valentine. And I think, you know what I think, Paul? With this opportunity here, wait a second, shoulders down, 2 count. I think that's the strategy that Marco Narciso could use because, again, there was no way to predict that Mateo Valentine was going to be the opponent here. If they slow the pace down, take Mateo out of his own head, out of the audience here, that might be the key to the champion's success tonight.
And that's a long trip from Chicago to Pittsburgh. A lot of time for Mateo to think about this matchup, assuming he knew he was coming for this championship opportunity, to strategize, to really think this through. And this wall-to-wall crowd at the warehouse coming alive for Mateo.
Snap, snap, sweetie. What a move. Just a 2 count, but on those long drives, as one would know, I mean, you're driving all the way here from Chicago. I mean, your knees, they get pretty creaky if you're sitting down. So maybe in more game shape would be Narciso. And this is why they call themselves the Bridge Queen of the Steel City. Mateo Valentine arching back. Could we have a new TNF champion? here. 2 count.
And that seemed like a reasonable cadence for referee George Ross there, but Marco seemingly taking exception to it.
Surprised you would say that, Paul. Sometimes I don't know whose side you're on.
I'm on no sides. I'm a professional. I'm objective.
There's no objecting to that big DDT covered by the champion. Oh, 2 count.
See, that's the thing, Toddy. Sometimes you let your personal feelings about people like Marco Narciso just kind of cloud your judgment a little bit, that any kind of objectivity you perceive as bias. And now possibly looking to introduce the TNF Championship belt into this matchup, which would not be within the rules. George Ross, of course, getting it away.
Oh, some gay rights for you, Marco. Cover. 2. Oh, 2 count. Tell you what, that's an easy way to keep the championship. The championship can't change hands on a disqualification, but it can change hands with a big gay rights. But still, the champion is prevailing, sticking in this one. Oh, looking for that gory spell. Oh my gosh! Rake in the eyes, backslide. I don't think George saw that. Shoulders down. Schoolboy roll up 2. 2 count. Oh, come on. You can't use George. Oh, come on. Wait, no. Stacking him up. Is that how we're going to do this in the main event?
Here is your winner, and still TNF champion, Marco Narciso.
The return of Mateo Valentine to 880 Wrestling is ruined. But the replay here, Sidekick Media Services, rolling them up there. Marco Narciso and still TNF champion. And in 9 days here, missed connections 4. We know now that Marco seemingly will be walking into that with the neon gold.
But against who, Toddy? We still don't know that. No one has proven themselves to be a worthy challenger for that TNF championship.
Well, I guess you got to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Thursday Night Fights from the professional Paul Michaels. I am Toddy Tondera. Get roached.